Well, as soon as Laura climbs out of the water, we'll get started. Alrighty, welcome back, folks. We have some Tomb Raider, and quickly, I do like this game. Now, as we enter the first big room, I mean, this is a little ways into the game, but if the first room is any indication of this room, we need to raise the water level in this room. And I'm just taking that as a hint from the previous room on what you had to do to get through that. So let me talk a little bit about, excuse me, let me talk a little bit about Tomb Raider. The Definitive Edition is the only Tomb Raider I played, and I played it, yes, because it was free for gold members on Xbox, and I thoroughly enjoyed that game. It was absolutely fantastic. Now, typically, single-player games, I will wait until I can get it at a reduced price and then play it because it's single player, so you can play this thing at any time. But I didn't wait. So I bought this game when it came out, finally started playing it, and I get so involved in this game, I honestly forget to even record anything. So I'm probably a third of the way through the game by the time I post this video, and not a lot recorded. I just keep enjoying myself with this game. The biggest differences for me between Definitive Edition and this take is, in the Definitive Edition, all you had to do was run around and pick things up, pick up arrows, pick up whatever. This edition, the Rise, you have to make stuff. You have to collect raw materials and you have to make stuff. And I didn't like that. And I actually complained about that because I just wanted to play the game. I don't want to run around and collect stuff. Well, my daughter, I made that comment to my daughter, and she just looks at me and she says, "This comment was just made by a man who really enjoyed Skyrim." Okay, I see your point. So, I rethought how I was approaching this game, and I'm enjoying this game even more. I guess I had to be put in my place by my own kid. Oh, so yeah, you have to do a little more hunting around and whatnot, but that's, like I said, I had to change my mindset, and it's all good now. Or it's even better now, I should say, because I liked it before. I just had that one little complaint. I have run across a couple glitches, which I'll show you towards the end, and I wanted to do a story, and as those of you who watch my videos regularly know, I pull stories out of a couple books like The Brown Side Out and The Greatest War Stories Never Told. So I was looking for a story that kind of pertained to Tomb Raider, and I found something that kind of fits. This is titled Bees in Battle. In the closing stages of the 30 Years' War, a Swedish army assaulted Kissingen, a walled city in Bavaria, and I may butcher a few of these names. The desperate defenders responded by throwing beehives off the wall into the ranks of the Swedes, who were forced to retreat in the face of stinging attacks from the angry swarm that enveloped them. This was hardly unprecedented when faced with the question, to be or not to be. Armies throughout the ages have consistently answered in the affirmative. The Romans frequently loaded their catapults with beehives and launched them upon their enemies. King Richard the Lionhearted did the same thing against the Saracens during the Crusades. The Saxons, the Moors, and the Hungarians also used them in various battles. Bees have been used at sea as well. There is at least one recorded instance of sailors on a small ship in the Mediterranean climbing the rigging and throwing beehives down onto the deck of the attacking galley, instantly turning the tables on the larger ship. Bee warfare hasn't gone out of style either. Both sides in Vietnam created fearsome booby traps using hives of Asian honeybees, larger and more ferocious than their Western cousins. And at the dawn of the 21st century, Pentagon scientists are trying to recruit bees into the war on terror, training them to sniff out explosives. Good luck with that one. They hope the bees will be able to uncover landmines and bomb factories. That would be a honey of a trick. Okay, 2 side notes on bees. In the so-called Battle of the Bees during World War I, both British and German forces fighting for the East African city of Tanga were tormented by swarms of angry bees provoked by machine gun fire disturbing their nests. Some soldiers were stung hundreds of times. During the Battle of Antietam in the Civil War, the American Civil War, the 132nd Pennsylvania Infantry was routed by bees after Confederate shells broke open a nearby farmer's beehive. So ends my little tale. Now, I'm going to get Laura into some serious trouble here in a minute, jumping on top of this beam. This water is really going to take her out, and I was honestly quite nervous watching this. I thought I'd goofed up big time, but the top of that beam was painted white, and those of you that play Tomb Raider know that the areas that you're able to climb and whatnot are painted white. Although I think I've come across a few things in this game, a few obstacles in this game that weren't painted. Could be I'm turning colorblind. I don't know. But I would like to say thank you very much to some friends of mine who I won't mention any names, but they purchased me a season pass for Tomb Raider, so I'll be able to play this game beyond just the normal setting. And so I say thank you. Now let us see what Laura finds in this tomb.
Damn, it's still there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Excuse me. So here is one of the glitch that I have come across so far. I know I said glitches before, but just this one glitch. This bear. This is the first bear you encounter. I'm going to shoot a poison arrow at it. I'm going to hit the ceiling, and I'm not going to admit what I did to do that. But in this fight of the bear, retreating, another arrow. This time I actually hit the bear. I'm gravely wounded, gonna die, and the bear disappears. Now I hope there's not some sort of achievement that was tied into that first bear. I have to look that up, and if there is, I'll have to go back and replay this. But anyway, that is all I have for you folks. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. And remember, people, play hard. You guys all have a good day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye, all.